Polly here with Cut at Home. Today I'm doing a scrapbook layout of some pictures of my granddaughter. We were blowing bubbles last weekend. We had fun, so I thought that I would use this new release die from Spellbinders, Cascading Dots, because it reminds me of bubbles. Now this is designed to be an A2 card front, but I just wanted to show you that you can use it for scrapbook layouts as well. I'm also going to be using Pebbles pastels, and these are just a chalk and they're shimmery. And what I'm doing with those is I'm going to make some little bubbles, and what I did is just highlighted pink and blue and then covered it with an acrylic circle. So I'll show you how to do that as well. I'm going to use my Sizzix Big Shot to cut out this die, and it is a two-part die. So outside rectangle and then the inside dotted piece. And I used a little piece of tape to secure it onto my cardstock before I cut it. You can use whatever you have, washi tape or masking tape. And then we're going to run it through the Big Shot. Sometimes if it doesn't look like it cut all the way through, I'll run it through a second time just to make sure. Because when your pads for your Big Shot get a little warped, sometimes it doesn't cut all the way through on the first pass. Now if you want to use the embossing piece, use the rubber mat and then the black plate. And there we have our piece. Peel this off. And I'm going to use this little handy dandy tool from Spellbinders, the Tool-in-One. This is available at Cut at Home. It's awesome for just popping all these little pieces out of your die without having to try to poke them out, and it's really an awesome tool. It's a must-have for if you have a lot of Spellbinders dies. I just see all those little circles are just falling out. And there you have it. And I'm going to cut out a few more of these for my layout. One thing I did want to show you about the Tool-in-One is that this comes apart, and there's also a piercer that is inside. It fits inside here. And if you push down, this little tool can come out. This tool also can be removed. You can place in the, oh, sorry. Back out. You can place in the piercer and use that. Like this one, I have like a couple little holes that didn't come out, so I can pierce those. So I did want to show you that about the two-in-one. And there's storage in here, so you can store your, well, that won't fit in there, but this will fit in there, and you can just twist it back together and it'll store that. So what I've done here is I used a piece of pink cardstock underneath, and I ran a strip of washi tape on the top and on the bottom of the cardstock, and then I have to adhere all this yet, but I used the die cuts here and here, and I cut out 3 circular pictures because I wanted to get as many pictures as I could on the layout and still have it look nice. So I'm going to go ahead and adhere all that together, and then I will come back and show you how to make the little bubbles. So this is how the layout came out. I'm very happy with the way it came out. Now I'm going to show you how to make these little bubble embellishments. And I did make one change in the one I originally showed, is I decided to use vellum instead. So all you'll need is you'll need some circle punches. I actually used the Epiphany Craft Shape Maker to make my larger bubble. You don't need that, you can use any circle punch. So just punch out a circle out of your vellum. Okay, I put it on the brown mat here so you can see that. And then you're just going to take your pastel chalks, and pink and blue is what I'm using. And you're just going to do a shading on the side of the bubble. And then I'll do blue on the other side. So before you put the acrylic piece on top, you're going to have something that looks like this. And now with the Shape Maker, if you have that, you can just put the vellum right back on top of the Shape Maker. Sure think it's easier said than done with the vellum. Let's see. Might be easier just placing it on top myself. Okay, got it back on there. And then you're going to place your acrylic piece over top of that. This just makes it easier to line it up. And just make sure it's stuck really nice. And you have a bubble. So I'm going to go ahead and make some more for my layout. Please stop by the Cut at Home blog to see my finished layout. Till next time, thanks and happy scrapping.